Welcome to the very first episode of Math is Not Worthless. I wanted to just take some time to do an introduction to what I hope these videos can be about. As I think back on my education, I think that public schools and universities fail students in several ways. Without getting political, public schools have misplaced priorities, and universities are kind of sterile bubbles all their own. There seems to always be a vague sense that you can get a job with the skills you're learning, but there are often very few ways in which that comes through. Internships and such are available, but I didn't see any of those advertised and found out about them a little too late. I had an irregular education that involved going to community college and then finishing my bachelor's. Once I graduated, I thought I would be able to get a job with some ease, only to find that wasn't the case. It took me almost 4 months just to get one interview, and I was so desperate I just had to take the job. It had nothing to do with math, but I ended up working there for a year and then ended up moving to a different town and got a different job that seemingly had nothing to do with math. However, as I think back, there are ways that I probably could have used some math instead of lamenting the time I'd spent in school without acquiring job skills. So the ultimate goal of these videos is hopefully show ways in which math can be used in the job market. These videos will range from probably very simple things to hopefully pretty complex things. I hope to show a wide range of mathematical subjects, from applied math to more pure math, and even maybe just show that some theoretical math could be used in a practical way. Also, a lot of these videos will probably include a programming component. I will use Python mostly to just play around with some of the topics. The programs won't be super complex. I think I'm not a programmer by trade, but I hope that introducing something like Python will at least add some tactile component for people to play around with. Ideas are nice, but having a platform to actually put those ideas in practice is what makes things stick. I do encourage playing around with programming as much as possible and finding new problems to solve with what you learn. Employers these days really just want somebody with experience, so if you have some kind of portfolio to showcase programming or problem-solving skills, then you might have an edge. As you get into higher levels of math, programming also becomes useful for modeling and simulation type things. You can just let the program do multiple calculations for you at a faster rate. Just remember that a computer is no replacement for your brain. They only do what you tell them to do, so if you screw something up, you may not be looking at what you think. You don't want to embarrass yourself by presenting the wrong data or the wrong solutions to an equation that you were playing around with. So it's always good to have a fundamental idea of what should happen, or you can make some friends that will tell you whether or not you're on the right track. So some videos will be used to show how something is thought to be useless can actually be used in real life. Other things may be completely theoretical, as I do not have the job experience to cover some real things, or I just may cover them badly because again, I don't have that job experience. But hopefully my goal is just make you think a little bit more about what math could be useful rather than just dismissing it as a pointless exercise. If I can get one person to just stop saying that something like algebra is pointless to learn, then I will consider that a success. I hope these videos get better as I'm able to do research into topics and kind of restart my math brain. I've been out of school for a few years now, so I'm kind of hoping that I can jump back into some complex topics and not screw them up too bad. I'm also hoping to start my master's this spring, so maybe that'll help, but that might not work out, and the payoff on those classes won't be readily apparent until I have some time to think on them. So anyway, if any of that sounds like something you might be into, then please give a like, share, and a subscribe, and more videos are forthcoming. See ya.